It's really good. Make sure to stay hydrated on this medication, guys. Moisturize. Hydrate and moisturize. Alrighty. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with my 2-month update on my Accutane journey. I am so excited to come to you guys. Do you even notice a difference? Just look, fix my eyebrows. Let's take a moment to get a good look at all of this. Let's just take a moment for the skin. Do it for the skin. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that? So, I have finished month 2 of my Accutane, and let me tell you, this was a very trying month. I started Accutane October 26th, around there. So November 26th was 1 month. Then December 26th was about 1 month. And yes, today is January 17th, but I need to update you guys. So my 2-month update, I was taking 60 milligrams once a day. I did that through December, and I'm here now. Let me tell you that this month was definitely a trying month, and I fell off the wagon a little in terms of taking the medication because those side effects it's unbearable sometimes. To be honest, the drying and then additionally the joint pain, it just becomes a lot at a point in time. So this month, one thing I really noticed was increased in joint pain. My last video I mentioned that my joint pain was in my hips. This time it went to my ankles, okay? And when I tell you they were painful, like walking long distances was hard for me, and I'm in school, I walked to class. It was hard. It was very hard. Whew. That was a big issue for me when I go to bed and wake up in the morning. Getting settled on my feet in the morning was the hardest thing because I felt like, you know, I couldn't walk at times. For the 2nd month, guys, I traveled out of the country. And some of you may be wondering if we can even do that. And I was actually very worried when I started my medication. So I kind of left that detail out when talking to my physician. But before I started Accutane, I already knew that I was going to be traveling. So I traveled to Ghana in West Africa. My last doctor's appointment in November, I let my dermatologist know that I was traveling. So I asked if this would affect me being on Accutane. Would I have to go through the pregnancy tests again? And guess what he said? He said, no, I don't. I would have had to have been in America December 22nd, 23rd, around there, so I can take my blood test so I can get my prescription by December 26th. But I wasn't going to be in America. So I thought that this might be a problem, but he just told me, you know what, as long as you can get in within the 1st week of January, we should be fine. So I got back to America on January 1st. I went in to get my blood work done on January 2nd, the next day, and then I had a doctor's appointment on January 8th. And so, yes, so I dragged it out a little longer than the 1st week of January, but everything was okay. So I had some pills left over, so I didn't go like a week without taking my medication because I still had some. One thing I did notice, which was interesting, was that when I was in Ghana, my skin like changed. It wasn't as dry anymore because of the humidity in the country, but my lips suffered.
My lips suffered. My lips suffered.
Just had to share that with you guys. I was using Aqua 4. like religiously, like probably every hour. Vaseline does not work for me. But I also started to notice getting like dry patches of skin on my arms. My lotion wasn't doing anything at all. And that was the Pond's. So when I got back to the States, that's when we had dipped into like the freezing cold temperatures, like the 10 degrees single digit weather. I came back, my face started getting dry again. Skin was even worse. Like I would scratch. I was so itchy that because my lotion wasn't working, that I would just scratch, especially like my legs area. I'll scratch them so much, and your skin becomes thin while you're on Accutane. So I would scratch and I'll get a lot of like scrapes on my skin, and that kind of gets annoying because they turn into scabs because they have to heal. So I have switched lotions. The number one lotion for individuals with eczema is, drumroll, Eucerin. It is said to seal in moisture to protect and heal very dry, sensitive skin. These lotions are expensive. This small bottle, 8.4 fluid ounces, was about $10. I do have to apply twice a day now. In the morning when I wake up, I'm super ashy. I woke up one day and I looked at my legs and I was shocked because my legs were white. And it's basically because of the medication. That's all I could say. I'm going to make this a short video. Nothing really has changed apart from the joint pain. I'm very dry. So another side effect I have been experiencing is my nose is super dry. So every time I blow my nose, I see blood in there. Okay. Today I blew my nose as usual and my nose just started bleeding. But yeah, so same thing. I use the same products. I'm still using this lotion right here. Still using Aquaphor right here. I'm very happy with the progress I've made so far. I'm so happy. My main focus right now is to find a natural product that can help fade my scars, because I think that's the biggest issue right now. I didn't even realize how many moles I had on my face. It's kind of cool because I kind of feel like a new person in a weird way. I know that sounds so cliche and cheesy, but I feel like I have like a new face in a way. Like my skin is so smooth. I really don't even have any like active acne right now. So a few bumps, but they're also thin. One thing I've noticed is that when I get acne, my acne isn't cystic anymore. It doesn't start from the root and take like a whole week to rise up. If I get a pimple today, by like the next 2 days, it's almost gone, if not gone. I can touch my face. I have no problem with that. So yes, I'm very super excited about the progress. Thank you for watching, and I will come back next month and give you my 3-month update, okay? Bye.